Which two labeled arrows represents respiration? Respiration means what? We'll release what gas? Respiration means. If you carry out respiration, there is a gas which will releases. What is that? Anyone?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. That's all. So now in this, which two arrows are representing carbon dioxide? That's all is the question. Well, nothing else. Yes?
Why is it, sir?
Y and Z. Y and Z. Option C. Next. Which method is used to separate an insoluble salt from a mixture of the salt and water? Insoluble salt from a mixture and water. What is that? Class 9th it is. Insoluble salt. Insoluble means simply we can undergo what? Filtration. So that we can get the water separately and that separate. Okay, next. Some information is about sodium atom. The most important question. Class 9th plus class 10th. Yesterday also we solved a similar question. I think Hasini asked, Harish, you also asked this question. Hasini, regarding valence is formation of question. You can get now. So some information about sodium ion is shown. Practical, a particle sodium plus actually. Sodium plus. So it is an ion or atom? Everybody. Sodium plus, Na plus. Ion or atom?
Ions.
Ion. So please remember that. Ion it is. Ion means what? Number of electrons donated. How many? Na plus. Na plus
One.
means it is donated how many electrons?
One
Donated
electron.
1 electron. That is what you have to remember. Now, number of protons 11, nucleons 23, number of protons 11, number of neutrons and number of electrons. That is what they are asking. So very simple. So we all know number of nucleons only we used to call it as atomic mass. Class 9th you might be remember. Atomic mass. All of you remember structure of an atom. 4th chapter. Element name represented with the X. Down atomic number Z. And up mass number A. So atomic number means number of protons. So number of protons how many guys? Number of protons how many? 11. Atomic mass means number of protons plus number of neutrons. Neutrons. N means neutrons. So that is what 23. So now the question is number of neutrons how many? So atomic mass is equals to atomic number plus number of neutrons. Number of neutrons is equals to atomic mass minus atomic number. 23 minus 11. What is the number of protons? Everybody. Sorry, neutrons.
12.
Number of neutrons how many? 12. Okay. Clear? Everybody? Now, 1 electron donated, 1 electron gone. So, how many electrons will be there? Basically, 11 electrons. Remember, in an atom, protons is equals to electrons. So, 11 protons means 11 electrons will be there. Now, 1 electron gone, 1 electron donated. So, now they are giving sodium atom or sodium ion? Everybody.
Ion.
Sodium ion. So 1 electron less. So means number of electrons how many? Number of electrons how many guys? 10 electrons. So 12 neutrons and 10 electrons. What is the option? Option C. So very good question. Very important question. So you have to remember entire class 9th concept. Otherwise it is not possible to answer. Please everybody try to learn. It is very, very important. Everyone has to know. By donating electrons, positive charge. By receiving electrons, negative charge. And you all need to know, like these questions comes, 100% you must have entire knowledge. Simply you cannot go with the options. So please remember that and do it. Next. This is chemistry. Immediately answer, please. I don't want to say, even if you know the equation, I'm very happy. Potassium carbonate reacts with the dilute hydrochloric acid. So which chapter? What is the products? General equation I want it. Let me see who will say first. Product and general equation.
Metal carbonate plus acid.
Metals and non-metals. Metal carbonate reacts with acid. What will happen? What is the products will come?
Metal, salt, water, carbon.
Yeah. Yes, that's all. So if you remember that, that is enough. Potassium carbonate reacting with the acid. Write the equations.
Option B.
Yeah,
Option B.
everybody do it. First, general equation is very important. What is the general equation? What will get everybody? Yes, please. What will get? Any one of you? First, tell me HCl reacting with the potassium carbonate. What is the carbonate formula? K2CO3 will gives you what? Any one of you? Option B. Wow. Option D or B? Anyone?
B.
Option D or B? B.
B.
That is what? That is what products will come. KCl plus H2O plus CO2. So what is the answer? Option B. Learn it. Write it. 2HCl aqueous state. K2CO3 aqueous state. KCl aqueous state. H2O liquid state. Carbon dioxide gas. And 2H2O balancing equation. Sorry, not 2H2O, 2KCl. 2KCl balancing equation. Learn it. Equation learning is always important. Answer I don't want. I want equation. Everybody need to learn. Metals and non-metals. We all know metal carbonate react with acid. We will get salt plus water plus carbon dioxide. Bicarbonates also same answer. Am I right, Hari? Same.
Yes, sir.
Next question is also a very important question. During electrolysis, which electrode does not produce a gas? During electrolysis, which electrode does not produce a gas? That is what. So you can go through that and answer it. I don't want to mention you. It's your responsibility. You need to know all the chemicals and everything. You have to do it. First, the anode during the electrolysis of concentrated aqueous sodium chloride. Concentrated aqueous sodium chloride. Page number, chapter number 2, page number. Anybody? Anyone? Yes, please. Page number 2. Hurry, the most famous figure. I told you already. Chlorine gas will come. Hydrogen gas will come. What is the figure? By this time you all knows. Chloralkali process we are having. Do you all remember everybody? Brain with NaOH. All of you? That is only the figure. NaCl. Okay, it will produce or not? Anode and cathode. Gases will produce or not? Anode gases, cathode gases produces or not? That is what is the question.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So option A, not. Option B. The anode during the electrolysis of molten lead bromide. Lead to bromide. Molten lead to bromide. Anode, lead to bromide. Check it everybody. Electrolysis process. You have to do it. I don't know. So the anode during the electrolysis of molten lead to bromide. Lead to bromide. What is the formula? Yes, please. Lead to bromide formula. Pb,
B2.
Br2. Next. The cathode during the electrolysis of concentrated aqueous sodium chloride. The cathode during the electrolysis of concentrated aqueous sodium chloride. Anybody? Yes, please. Yes or no? It will produce or not? Love you.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the anode during the cathode during the electrolysis of concentrated aqueous sodium also it will produce aqueous sodium chloride. It will produce as cathode. So option A and C gone. Now B and D only will verify. So lead bromide you all observe. So if you have been decomposition, so we'll get it Pb2 plus ions will come towards to the cathode, and we will get bromine towards to the anode. So Br minus and Br minus towards the anode. That is what is the electrolysis process. Now question, during electrolysis, which electrode does not produce a gas they are asking. So gas you check it everybody. So what will happen? Anybody? Anode during the electrolysis of molten lead bromide. Anode is what gas is producing? We all knows. What is the gas will come here? What gas will come? Bromine gas.
Bromine.
Understand? Then what about the cathode? Cathode, what is the what we are getting? We are getting what?
Lead.
Lead metal we are getting. Do you understanding all of you? No gas is producing here. So what is the answer? What is the answer?
Option D.
Option D. The cathode during the electrolysis of molten lead bromide. So please make it. Very, very important question. Clear? Hari? Hitakshri? Gas they're asking, which is not producing the gas alone, you have to remember. Okay? So remaining NaCl cases, we are going to get what? Hydrogen also is coming, and as well as oxygen also, chlorine also coming. So that's why we are not taking this one. So that will avoid, then here only lead will come. So lead only will make it. Clear, Hari? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Electrolysis, both cases, at anode and cathode, we are getting chlorine gas and as well as hydrogen gas. Am I right? Yes or no? So see the figure it is. So figure the page number, can you tell me? What is the second chapter? Just a minute, I want to take the book. Page number?
Page number 2.
Yeah, page number 30. You all see at the cathode, we are going to get the hydrogen gas. At the anode, we are going to get the chlorine gas. So that's why both A and C options are avoided. But B and D options, it is like electrolysis method, refining method. Refining of what? Metals and non-metals chapter. You can see that 52. 52 page number if you open, all of you notice it. At cathode, we are getting only. Have you noticed the 52 page number? At cathode and at anode, sodium and chlorine is there. Have you checked it, everybody? Please check it, guys. Extraction of metals. Two equations are there. Have you noticed that? At cathode, at anode. Anybody? Page number 52. Yes, please. At anode, we are getting some gas. What is the gas we are getting at anode? In the given question, anode reaction 2Cl minus gives you Cl2 plus 2 electrons minus. Have you checked it? So we are getting the Cl2 gas. But at cathode, what is happening? Is there any gas is coming? Is there any gas is coming? What is there? Sodium atoms, sodium ions is there. One electron they will take and they will turn up into sodium atom. So no gas will produce at the cathode. That is the same principle here. Lead bromide also. Bromine, it will turn up into bromine gas by adding 2 electrons. Actually, 2 bromine. So it will be turned up into bromine gas. But lead 2 Pb. So Pb2 plus, it will be turned up into how? By adding 2 electrons. So it will turn up into Pb, metal. So that's why option D. It's a very good question actually. So please remember everybody. Next. What happens during all endothermic changes? Anybody? Endothermic changes. All endothermic changes, what will happen? That's the question. A gas is produced, solid melts, the temperature decreases, there is a color change. Yeah, endothermic, what is the common process endothermic? Always temperature decreases. That's all. Next. See that till now almost 18 questions we studied. There is no question which is not there for us. That's what. Next question is another most important question for us, which is very, very important presently now. So the equations for the reaction of iron 3 oxide with aluminum is shown. Now, what is oxidizing during this reaction? Oxidizing, the substance which is oxidized, they're asking. Anybody? The substance which is oxidized. The substance which is oxidized. Aluminum is going to turn up into aluminum oxide. First of all, you tell me, substance oxidized, substance reduced, everything is present only in reactant side or product side?
Reactant.
Only reactant. So,
Yeah.
substance going to oxidize means addition of oxygen. So, whom we are going to add addition of oxygen? Everybody, aluminum. Understand? Aluminum is going to turn up into aluminum oxide, oxidation. So the substance which is going to under oxidation, who is that? Everyone, aluminum. Clear, guys? All of you? Next, universal indicator. One of the good question, very important for us. Make us very confused always. Colors. Universal indicator. By this time, page number, universal indicator, page number 26. Universal indicator is placed into a colorless liquid. The color changes of the universal indicator shows that the pH of the liquid is 6. 6 means what, guys? What is the color? Anybody? Color of the 6. Color of the 6.
Greenish yellow.
What is the color of the 6?
Yellow, sir.
Yellow. That is the one word you have to remember. Color of the 6 is light yellow color. So it is an acid. First of all, it is a 6. 6 means less than 7. So pH value 6 means it is acid or base. It is the acid.
Acid.
Which turns the universal indicator into what color? Yes, please. Yellow color. Why? It is a strong acid or weak acid? It is the weak acid. That's all it is. Okay. So please note it. Next. A solution of compound X produces a dark green precipitate, dark and green precipitate, dark and green precipitate, green, very important. By this time, can you tell me the reaction? Precipitate means what is the name of the reaction? Name of the reaction. Precipitate is forming, Ra. What is the name of the reaction? Type of the reaction? Nobody is there.
Double displacement.
Double displacement reaction, and under double displacement, particularly it is a what reaction? Formation of
Precipitate.
precipitate. So it is a precipitation reaction. When aqueous sodium hydroxide is added with X, what is the X they are asking? Anybody? Any one of you? Yes, please. Double displacement reaction.
Copper chloride, sir.
Write the equation, Hari.
We'll get copper hydroxide. It is
But
green
what is
in
the
color, right,
color,
sir?
Hari? Color. Dark green precipitate, Hari. That's the problem. What is the color?
Sir, iron chloride.
That's why you have to be very, very careful. You have to make it. They're asking dark green sulfate. So what is the answer? Anybody? FeSO4
Iron chloride.
reacting with the sodium hydroxide will gives you FeOH twice. Ferric hydroxide plus Na2SO4. Understanding? So that is what it is. So what is the green color now? Anybody? Clear?
Hydroxide.
Understand, Hari? Green color precipitate? That's one. So what is the answer? Iron 2 sulfate. Please write it. Iron 3 hydroxide, which is a dirty green color. This is the green color which is insoluble in NaOH. Write it. Ferrous hydroxide will form. Clear? So I think this is the first time you are writing. This is also learn the displacement reactions. Important one. Okay. Wherever copper comes, please remember we are going to get only blue color. So copper regarding the blue color. So forget about it and make it. So which statement about periodic table is correct? We don't have this one. So leave this question. So of course, till here you solve. We're having here. So remaining still many questions are there. Of course, we'll discuss that questions. Anyhow, now you can do that. some questions are there in the physics basically. Now I'll send you this PDF. So please solve some. These are 9 questions. Some questions we can avoid it. It's not a problem. So now from here, physics questions are there. This is one of the another good question regarding what is that? Anybody can tell? Refraction through what? Glass law. Okay. So till now you never learned with the help of angles with the measurement, but they have given here with the values. So let me see, everybody try to answer this question. And this is also, this is not there for us again. This question we have. So try to answer this question. Descriptive. Okay. Find it value, what they are asking. And next one, what else we have? Electricity. 38 we have, 39, 40. That's all. These 3 questions are there. I'll share the PDF, try to answer it and finish it. Okay. So at least, okay, let me teach this question. A ray of light strikes one face of a parallel side of a plastic block. The angle of incident is 46. The angle of incident is 46. Now, at the opposite face, the part of the ray is reflected and part of the ray is refracted into the air. Which other labeled angle has a value of 46? Anybody? So directly you can say answer. You all knows angle of
D, sir.
incident is equals to angle of
option D.
emergence. Over. So what is that?
D.
Option D. That's clear. So please go through that. So that is what, to make you confuse, even they are giving the internal again reflection, this, that, and X, Y, Z. So the angle between the normal and the emergent ray, what is to call? The angle between the normal and the emergent ray. This is call it as emergent ray. So the angle between the normal and the emergent ray, what is to call? Emergent angle.
Angle of
That's all,
Angle
angle
of
of
emergence.
emergence. That is only correct equal. That's all. So if you remember that, what else? Over. Okay. So please solve everything. So 2 more questions are there. The 2 questions, if you solve it, electricity questions. So we want it. So please make it. So anything doubt, we'll discuss. So this is what, see that how beautifully the questions are there. So I hope you all at least learn 1 or 2 new questions. So we'll continue with this tomorrow again with a new different questions. We'll practice. So today I'll leave you. Now you have, I think, board PTs today. So get back to the work and start working on that. Okay, prepare for that. Thank you everybody. Don't sleep. Start working. It's enough. That's all. Thank you everybody. We'll meet tomorrow.